Okay, okay. I don't know if you could hear me right there. Um, so my headsets um play back the audio. I guess should just say the one where you can hear yourself talk. It wasn't
Ah, a
on.
hero!
So,
I'm writing a book about a hero. Two, actually. Who go on a grand adventure and save the world. And along the way learn something about life and love.
yeah, this one doesn't seem to actually give you the income when you're not playing. I remember it doing it though. So that's disheartening. Yeah, I was just playing Mountain Blade. Currently I'm trying to make my own kingdom, and so, Swadia, for some reason, all of the games that I play of Mountain Blade Warbane, uh, Bannerlord's coming out, October, um, Swadia gets destroyed. It doesn't matter when, doesn't matter what, like, the only time that they don't is if I'm with them. I'm never with them. They have one castle left. I'm thinking about going and as soon as I clear any war, the one war I'm in with the Rhodoks, which is painful. Not, it's easy, but it's painful because Rhodoks in castles, oof, just oof. Um, so Rhodoks, if you don't know, Rhodoks have they don't really have mount. They don't have cavalry or anything. They have a bit. Like, they have. I think they have some, maybe one line of cavalry. They never use them. I never see any of them. You can tell the Lord of Rhodoks because he's the only person on the horse 9 times out of 10. So, fun. Um, the thing with them is it doesn't matter what troop it is. Doesn't matter which one. They all have crossbows. So they're all range units until you get point blank in them. And then they become infantry. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. They So here's the thing. In castles, it is a it is a no, it is annoying as it is annoying. Because since all of their units have crossbows, they're all archers. Well, crossbowmen, but same difference. Um, so trying to take a castle from them is like if it's ladders, maybe you can you have a higher likelihood to do it than you know if you if they have if you're trying to do a siege tower. Don't do siege towers. Minus you have and it is strictly whatever the castle demands. Um, so you're forced into whatever they want. Um, so certain castles have ladders. Certain castles have siege towers and all that. Um, so yeah, like they are painful to Uh, I personally find it easier to just allow my allies to take, uh, depending on what they are, if they actually will. So right now, I want to, I got I think it's called towns and castles, towns, and villages. Villages are your villages, small. Your towns are technically just cities. Um, so it's kind of funny that they call it. What's it? Isn't this the way we're supposed to be going? Oh yeah, it's because I have the thingamajigger. Well, right now, so you get to decide if you want to join the already existing kingdom, make your own, any of that. You decide. Um, to make your own, you just take a castle, and you're like, oh hey, yeah, I'm my own. So what's recommended is go around, make friends with some lords, and get them to join you. Now for that, you can do 1,000 quests for them and get them to the point where they will actually allow you to do anything with them. Or you can go to any lord that if they're displeased with their current lord king, they will talk to you at 0, and you can drag them into your faction. The problem with doing that is if they're talking to you at 0, then that means that they have nothing, so yeah, sure, you got one more person running around, which it's all good. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. But you don't get like any. That's all you get. They don't bring in, whatever they own, because they don't own anything. That's the reason why they're pissed off. But right now I'm running into the one town in particular is actually in between all 4 of my castles. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'll go and snag it, because like it keeps trading, getting traded, so why not? It has 10 people. It has 50 people. It had 50 people. So I declared war on people who currently had it, which is, other than Swedia, which has 1 castle, and was about to die next, as soon as I get out of wars. Because if you, my thought is, yeah, the 1 castle, it's the 1 castle they always have left. If I can capture them, it will then throw. It will make all of the lords go elsewhere. They might join my faction. They might join anyone else's. So it gets one faction out. So one less faction that might declare
I
war on me.
sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat?
Um. So yeah.
I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drown them. I'd like to help you in your quest to save the world. Here, hold your breath.
Yeah. So. Yeah, the worst thing about it is, so I declared war on the empire that owns the town because it was the easiest one to go, and their second weakest faction in terms of land.
If you like skinny little ugly runts.
So I declared war on them. I was at war with them for a little bit. And then the road up declared war on them.
The world needs a big, strong man to put things right. You know any, milady?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Must be nice being able to lick your own privates.
That's what's currently going on in my game. Oh, this is just... Okay. I don't know, apparently, Hellpoint is getting a next-gen upgrade and a DLC today. Um, the game updated. It didn't give, the DLC isn't on the, on Xbox. Yeah. Other than that, thinking about trying to get back into Elden Ring. Then again, I'm actually thinking about changing up my entire build. So that's fun. I'm thinking about going, trying great bows. Gonna have to go beat Radon first, so I can get his great bow. Then again, there's only 4 great bows in the game, so kinda disheartening. Gonna need to decide on a backup weapon, which is Dex and Strength, and Intelligence if I use one great bow. So, katana. Yeah, technically I can go with my what I was planning on doing. in the beginning, but also incorporate a great bow into it anyway. I don't care about min-maxing and all that. If anything, I might be thinking about trying to do a health regen-ish something. Like, I think I was going to go Dex. So potentially Rivers of Blood, but I more enjoy the for that build. I more enjoyed the getting health back part of the build. Because there's only 2 talismans for I think range in general. There's one that increases the range. And then one that just increases the damage of it. So it's 2 things that I might need to fit into it, but yeah. I don't know, I'm seeing more and more since I've looked up one thing about Bannerlord, I'm in that spot where it's giving me like everything. So there's a lot of new stuff in Bannerlord. Some of it is cool to see, some of it don't make sense at the moment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, just before live streaming, I was thinking that it was Wednesday. I think it's because I live streamed this weekend, so that might be it. Is that just a glitch in the... Yeah, that's a glitch in the... Oh. Oh, we're heading to the town. Well, the town.
Cheers. That's great.
Yay! That's the ticket. Happy to be of service.
your body with our fine victuals.
Have you?
Oh, we own. Why are those so expensive? What am I just seeing a number? Okay, I'm just seeing. Okay. I was seeing the number wrong. 3, much was this? Alright.
You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
Sure.
There are clothes quite close at hand, should you wish to wear any.
Mercenary nature. Legend doesn't.
Are you comfortable? I'm not entirely certain that the mannequin is.
Rather nice.
You know, I
That
don't like
outfit is a bit
either of
unexpected. At least modeled by someone of your gender.
Yes. That's how
Good
we're
choice.
going.
Any other business to attend to?
we actually get any money? Don't think we did.
Than mine.
Welcome.
Got a question, or maybe you're just browsing? That's brilliant. Cheers. Please come back.
Where's the,
I have heard all about your good deeds.
I have good deeds. Alright.
We could be best friends. If I like people with an ass for a face. Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing.
Not where I wanted to go. Sorry, no. Not today.
You certainly are a big, strong hero for a lady. Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing. Oh, I didn't notice you there.
Where is that? This one that we can actually complete for.
Why are you
So you're nowhere near where you actually say on the map. Okay. Dude, that map is something.
You have triumphed in many battles. I wonder, have any of those victories had any significance? Countless brigands, chiefs, and generals have made war before you, slaughtering their fellows until the ground became sodden and crimson. Yet despite all this bloodshed, there is no end to conflict. All the questions they fought to settle remain open. War is self-sustaining. War will never end, because there will always be those willing to wage it, unless you kill them. And that will require a massive weapon of supreme, devastating power. Have you got anything like that? Come on now, give us a look.
trying to work on my kids?
Was that supposed to be funny?
Oh! This is what I'm on about. You're perpetuating the future.
Can't you afford a better weapon than that?
Is that a weapon? I thought perhaps it was a bottle opener.
I'm laughing already. I'm not usually keen on tattoos, but I like yours.
Hello, I'm a little
Sweet kid.
princess.
We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. People will flush anything down the toilet these days, and buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Focus left behind.
Got some new material for us?
I told my little nephew, if you don't behave, I'll send you to Aurora.
Who are you then?
Must be new round here. I've never seen you.
You can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like. Poverty, hunger, disease. Wouldn't you want to rebel against it all? You won't see too many kids running around here. Most of them have no choice but to work. It's either that or begging.
I'm not like those mean gnomes. I'm a million times worse. Oh, look! He's wagging his tail.
Anyone
Maybe
helping you?
he's thinking about
All
eating
right,
crab.
just what I wanted.
See you later.
I wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Reaver is exploiting us! We deserve fair pay! We demand better working conditions! We're workers! We're not slaves! Reaver treats us like animals. And we're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it. We have to stand up to Reaver!
But lying down is so much easier than standing up. My dear friends, in order to raise morale, I am offering prizes to the most deserving workers. The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly, any worker that so much as murmurs another complaint will be shot. Secondly, any worker who takes more than a 3-second break will be shot. Thirdly, any worker who breaks any other rules I have yet to formulate will, yes, you guessed it, be shot. You may return to work now. As you know, I'm a generous man and likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo! Be off with you! Chop chop!
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. Your brother must have been out of his mind when he handed control of Industrial to Reaver. We should go on. It's time you met the Barstone Resistance.
Ah!
You're that funny one, aren't you?
Okay. That's a bit of money. We own everything here. That is all we can buy here. Going to go off assumption that we'll sell stuff for more. Well, make more of a profit. Hold on.
I need money for a new coat. And a belt. This one doesn't go with anything.
Is there anything up there? No? Oh, that one turned that side off. Does. That one turns that one on. Yeah, okay. Turning this one on turns this one on. That one turns that one off. No. No, it doesn't. I still don't know what this one does. That turns that one off. Water. Thank you. Oh, what? That side. Which turns that off. This one. That one turns that one on. That one so doesn't turn on. Ooh.
Just a few more coins and I'll get the beggar of the month.
Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious.
You seem like a very nice person.
I kill nice people, you know.
Game. 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 Why
We
can't
could be
I?
best friends.
For the cash.
If I like people with an ass for a face.
Game. Why can't I do anything?
An address from Logan, your king. You are citizens of Albion. Its noble soil runs through your veins. Its long history is your own history. But this kingdom does not exist to support you or to feed you. It is not a fruit to be picked off the ground, or a tree whose shade will protect you unconditionally. This land of ours demands your sweat, It demands your labor, and it demands your sacrifice. We are entering an epoch full of opportunities, but full of peril too. Albion needs you to fight with every breath and work with every heartbeat. It will make demands of you, and you will obey them, because you are citizens of Albion. You will never defy its wishes, and you will never question its intent. You will give every ounce of strength, and you will offer your very lives if it asks for them. And even then, you will never cease to be. As long as Albion lives, then so will you live too.
A million times worse.
If you're not...
I had a doggy once. Had
You know,
him with
if you
mash
spend
and
more, I
mushy
can get some
peas.
better stuff in.
It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill.
Right, this should be the place. Somewhere beyond this door is the base of the Bowerstone Resistance. Ready when you are. I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really, I should warn you. I don't know what kind of reception we'll get. I know their leader well enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. Hello? Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's, get out.
Don't move!
We won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You'd better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Walter, and this is, well, that really doesn't matter right now. We're here to speak with Paige.
I say we shoot.
Listen, we're on your side. Just hear us out.
We don't make deals with spies. Shoot!
Wait!
Put your weapons down. I thought I gave the orders round here, kid.
Sorry, Paige. Gotta be carried away.
Walter, glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you came in when you did.
I wasn't exactly expecting you. Let's talk somewhere a bit more private.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better. Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who he is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the prince here.
He's not just a prince. He's a hero.
Great. Give him a medal.
No, I mean he's a hero. Like his father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know he's any better?
Let him prove it.
It's not just me he needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do too. You have a whole city to inspire.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
Is there actually anything I want? Don't care, don't care, don't care. Also, don't particularly care. Seem to be using guns a whole lot more than anything at the moment. Making right now. Well, I don't care about it in general. I already have land that already generates me more than...
It would seem your heroism must be put to the test once again, sir. May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available. Hello. Unless I am mistaken, you need to inspire more people to follow you. What about undertaking some quests? People love quests.
assume the one quest is the demon door. Okay, yeah, you're the only quest in here. Ooh, those are cheap. Those are broken, but... Dude, why are these houses so broken? Oof. I did this one. Actually, what bought my gun? Old core. What? Where are you? Okay. That does. Oh, okay. We had this a moment ago.
Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch. Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your grand's fit?
You won't
Like
find
a
tastier
returned one?
food anywhere else.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
But you think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry. I'm just, Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't.
Might as well go to the mall.
I hope you're not looking for
Gonna
somewhere
end
to
up there
stay.
soon anyway.
'Cause this place is about to close. For good. I have no choice. I have to sell the building to pay the ransom. It's the only way to get my fiancée back. I tried to work up the courage to rescue her. Damn that ferret and his gang! They've got everyone living in fear, even me. But if I had you with me, you could go in there and show them what fear really is. We could rescue my fiancée, put Ferret out of business, and I could keep the shelter open. Please, if not for me, do it for the poor people who depend on this place. Oh, thank you. My poor love. It's been agony being apart from her. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks. But now this is outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Laszlo, you just cost me a bit of gold, mate. I bet old Harry'd take you the full week to get the money. You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, he's the bagman. And that gold doesn't leave his hands until my fiance's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast.
Oh, Laszlo. I cannot tell you how elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution. Your associate can dispense with his burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiancée from whatever filthy corner you're keeping her in, or my associate is going to start collecting heads and piling them upon the table.
My initial judgment of your character was clearly misguided. You possess some heart after all. Lads, tear it out. I can
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever devised by man. It has forever changed the face of warfare, allowing an untrained peasant to kill a highly disciplined professional soldier with virtually no effort. Scholars have begun to speculate. Could this formidable development destroy the concept of chivalry? Perhaps even that of mercy? Only time will tell, and this troubling debate has only just begun. Also, gunpowder is used in fireworks to celebrate various occasions, and if you light off even a quite small one in your hand, it'll hurt very bad.
It still
I
doesn't.
cannot overstate
We merely
how
got off on the wrong
unthinkably
foot.
horrible the
I'm no
pain
threat
is.
to you without my men, and I'm only too happy to return your fiancée. I can be quite accommodating.
Get on with it then.
Well, the thing is, she's actually not on the premises exactly at the present time. She's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellas are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get her. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun. I really did.
Who are you? Where's my fiancé?
He sent me to rescue you.
Oh, are you qualified? I'm not sure I should just follow some complete stranger. Oh, how forward. Well, all right. I suppose it is a bit daft hanging around here. things are ghastly. If you told me a year ago that I'd one day find myself wading through the sewers of Bowerstone Industrial, I'd have thought you mad. In fact, if you said it today, I'd say the same thing. Because it is mad. There's just no other way to look at it. As if the smell, the cloying damp weren't bad enough, then there are swarms of bats. Ugh, disgusting. You'd think all factories and smog and pollution would drive any animal far, far away. But here they are, right under our feet. I wish I didn't know they were here. What can they exist on down here, anyway? Oh, I shudder to think. But what happens if it ever runs out? Then they might come up to the What the heck are those?
I don't remember any of the quests we're going to be doing.
I never want to see one of those again. Hobbs, right? They're just as horrible as I've always heard. Children disappear from Bowerstone Industrial all the time. Their society's invisible bottom rung, so nobody notices. I hate to think how many end up down here. I know who's behind all this, by the way. Reaver. Nothing happens in Industrial without his say-so. I mean, really, who else cares what happens to the homeless? Reaver wants that shelter so he can turn it into a whorehouse or a casino or something. I suppose I should be flattered that such an important scumbag had me abducted. It's going to be a good day when Reaver falls. He's done a lot of harm to a lot of decent people. We should be nearly there. Nearly back to Laszlo. We made it. Look, before we go back to Laszlo, I just want to say, you were amazing. I mean, you are amazing. I used to use the word when I was telling my friends about Laszlo. But next to you, he looks a bit boring now, doesn't he? Do I really want to spend my life with a man like that? What do you think? You're right. Better to stay with him. Maybe I couldn't do any better. You never know. Laszlo!
Geraldine. Oh, my head. That weasel Nigel Ferret must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much. You saved the most important person in my life. I'm forever in your debt.
Doesn't even let him finish.
I was so worried about you.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was all right, though, thanks to my rescuer. My big, strong, dashing, cunning fireball of a rescuer.
Did you miss me, darling?
Of course I did. Sure. Never gave any thought to anything except being baptized.
Um. Okay. That does not seem like we can well, we could purchase stuff, but because we can go over here and purchase these. It's more that we won't be getting rent from most of those until we repair them. We don't have the money to repair them, so it's not worth buying them. Oh, it's that one. I remember that one. Pink. Oh, that's. everything. Is it because I haven't been here that we have no info on anything other than that? Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a bit later. On death.
You said this cemetery would be loads of fun, and now it's obvious you were talking bollocks.
Well, I'm not getting it. Have Livy here get it.
Who? Oh, right. What about it? We'd really be ever so grateful.
This is no ordinary book. It's the Necronomicon. It can summon the dead.
Well, that makes it sound so insidious. We don't want to do anything diabolical with the dead. We just want someone to have a chat with.
Ah! Genius! Problem solved.
Now, the thing is, the book is in Millfields.
Our mum's got it. She always said she'd take it to her grave.
Which she did.
You'll have that book over my dead body, she used to say.
Which was eerily prescient.
So all you have to do is dig it up.
Ah, hello.
I can purchase that now. That's a lot of money for it, though. Where is it? Yes, it's up there.
You seem like a very nice person.
I kill nice people, you know.
If it were up to me, no one would ever get sick. They'd just die, starting with you! I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drag you up.
Doing to my... Oh no, the book! Watch out for... Oh, nice. The roses, they were... You're quite good at this! That won't give you much trouble! Just mind the good show! Way around and drag us! Watch out for... Oh, nicely done. Mind the roses, they were just water. You really lower that fellow. Oh, lordy You're quite good at this. That one didn't give me much trouble. Well done. Just mind the headstones. Good show.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. We have some people across the our neighbor is getting trees cut down yesterday, and something just shook the house. So might have been one of the trees finally coming down. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay.
Well, I haven't seen that kind of fighting since that hero rescued my son so many years ago. Twice. Perhaps you should keep that book. With your skills, it will be safer with you than in my grave. And it's a bit uncomfortable, frankly. Well, I suppose I'll get back in then. If you see my sons, tell them they'd better be back here by supper if they know what's good for them.
Spending all the years of your young life on a small farm in...
What should we do?
Be bold. We'll just...
What if the page we open to is just the continuation of the previous page?
All right, if that happens, we'll flip back until we find the beginning of the section, but we'll do it boldly. Did you find the book in Mum's grave?
Which was early, and which we drove her to.
We've got it! Now, let's see what's in here. Ghost pantry. Must be where the snacks are kept. Ghost pants. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe a bit too interesting, at least to start with. What else?
Ghost party. Brilliant.
Right, let's have that then.
Now then. Necros, Risius, Cordroy.
Hey, this is fantastic. Thank you.
We are not doing this quest. So that is a no.
You fool! You'll be laughing on the other side of your face when I'm through with you.
Someone's gonna get killed.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Griffith Smith, and I'm the president of the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Before you once stood a bridge to the site of the old gypsy camp where our late monarch was raised many years ago. Alas, the bridge has fallen into disrepair, and this historical site of interest will soon be forgotten. Perhaps I can persuade you to make a donation to keep this place of such historical significance alive. Another victory for the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Come back later on once the bridge has been built.
Fancy a delivery job? I've got a letter that simply must reach Brightwall as soon as possible. I cannot stress how imperative it is that this vital communication reaches its recipient post-haste. This is the final letter in what has been my life's work. I've sent post to every single person in Albion except for Zachary. And this one's for him. So, will you take it for me? Excellent!
Oh.
Want some healthy drinks?
Some fuzz for your face?
Ah, a traveller from beyond.
Wow, a letter for me? I wonder what it says. Dear Zachary, you are an ugly, incompetent buffoon and nobody likes you. Yours sincerely, Arthur. Oh, how rude!
Everyone should own their own house.
Hand it over. Go on.
I hope I can make a profit on that. Happy to be of service. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Great tattoo. Always happy to buy your unwanted items.
Good to see you. There's another fugitive we need bringing in. Fancy the job? Thanks. Bring him in and I'll lock him up.
Let me in, please.
Gah! Okay, you got me, bugger.
With you?
I got
Heck,
4 yellow
why not?
bugs
Products
today,
in Bright
and
Wall
1
of
worm.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
Hi! I'm after something very...
But I'm innocent, honest. You didn't see nothing incriminating. You some kind of do-gooder, is that it? Or are you doing it for the money? No different than me then, are you? I'm doing it for the money too.
Well, well, if it ain't Phil Me Boots Robinson, the most notorious jewel thief in all of Albion. A fine job, thank you. I'll let you know if we need your help again.
This was not what I wanted to go to.
Have you checked the Sanctuary shop recently? I believe there are new items.
No. I don't care about the Sanctuary shop.
Please, my sweet, please. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
I've heard that before. And the first few times you disappointed me. Your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way, but it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My darling, please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
When I married my wife, she was all sweetness and smiles. And now she's all bitterness and bile. She bullies me, she berates me. It's horrible. She's horrible. But if I divorced her, she'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money. Oh, I wish I was someone else. Wait. What if she was with someone else? If a fellow like you were to approach her, woo her, tell her you've got more money than I do, she'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear. Of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry her. Once she's divorced me, you could just walk away. Oh, I'd love to see the look on her face then. I know it sounds repugnant, but this could be my only way out. Will you do it? You'll do it? Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. She's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way.
I thought croquet was...
It shouldn't be too...
What is it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my husband. Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like him. So, what can I do for you? Hello. Nice.
Ooh, like a pro.
Well, handsome. You're quite a bit of fun, aren't you? Much more diverting than that husband of mine. Do you know he spends all his time reading or gardening? So dull. I can't remember the last time he did something nice for me, like buy me jewelry. I adore jewelry, by the way.
But at the moment, we're doing okay. What would you like today? Pleasure dealing with you.
Welcome to... Whatever happened to that married couple in Brightfall? Do they still need help with their relationship?
I can pay you back.
We're owned by a real adventure.
Look at that. Oh, it is beautiful. Thank you. I love it. You're brilliant, darling. Just brilliant. Come on. Show me something then. Don't be like the tedious old William. Yeah. Good one.
Right. Wow, you are good.
I don't know. I think if Fable flirting was a thing, that'd be weird.
Nice.
Ready? Yeah! Oh. You're very good.
Sir?
Hey!
Oh. Well, hello, darling. It's been lovely spending time with you. And it was exciting at first, flirting. In my husband's house, but aren't you bored? We should go somewhere nice. How about Brightwall Bridge? Bit clingy, aren't you? All right then, if you must.
there's a nice gift waiting for me at the end of this trip. I love the view here. And you don't ruin it with a lot of talk. You just... oh, stand there and look handsome.
Hi.
Wow. You've done that before, I should think. That, or you have amazing instincts. I have to tell you. I've been with William so long, I forgot how incredible it can feel to be with someone exciting. I want more. What do you say we make a go of this? I'll leave William, and you and I can be together. Of course, if we're going to get married, you'll need to get me a ring. I do have some sense of tradition.
Do you have anything I can
You
buy
won't
off you?
find
It's not
anything
easy being
better
a
in all
monster
of
hunter.
Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here. Best establishment in Brightwall.
What would you like today?
Excellent choice.
What I like doing is checking the prices. Closing time for firearms for every shooting occasion.
You've got a ring, you've got a house. You're gonna be very hard to resist, aren't you? Go ahead and ask, and let's see how strong my resistance is.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, yeah. Now I just have to divorce William. Oh, I wish I'd met you 5 years ago. Would have spared myself a lot of crushing boredom.
Schools are now closing.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care if it's a bad option or not. I'm not marrying her. If I can't.
I've got news for you, William. You're not going to like it, and let me tell you, that breaks my heart. Truly. I've decided we're not right for each other. More specifically, you're not right for me. So, here are the divorce papers. You may consider yourself an ex-husband.
Veronica, I don't know what to say other than thank you. Thank you for doing just what I knew you would.
What? You planned this all along?
Sorry to say, I'll file these with the city clerk first thing tomorrow morning, and then we are officially history. Thanks again.
Well, my enterprising love, aren't you a piece of work? You make a deal with a husband to split up his marriage and leave his wife penniless? Rather underhanded, I would say. I wonder, just how despicable are you willing to be? Because if I think this through logically, if he never makes it to that office, the divorce never happens, and then instead of marrying a hot-blooded divorcee, you'd be landing yourself a very wealthy widow.
What? You can't mean... you'd kill me?
Well, technically, he'd kill you. I'm sorry, William, but it is a lot of money. You haven't left me much of a choice.
Don't listen to her. You can just walk away. This doesn't concern you anymore.
No! Don't go! My jam tart. You're not really going to divorce your true love, are you?
You're unbelievable. You just tried to have me killed, and now you're trying to worm your way back into my heart.
I was confused. This whole awful affair has reminded me how much I really love you. Let's just tear up those papers and start again. And as long as we're tearing, maybe we should have at these clothes as well.
Oh, well... no. Wait a minute, I'm not falling for that. It's over! Get out of my house!
Oh, all right, fine. You're a disappointment, William. I wanted to make it work, but if you don't want to try, I'll leave. And I'm taking my jewelry with me.
Fine! And good riddance!
Ah, hello.
Hello again! You delivered that package from my cousin, didn't you? Well, it turned out to be a rather ancient artifact, a key to a secret door in this very academy. Most exciting. I was all ready to open it and investigate, but Samuel, my boss, said it might be dangerous. He suggested I find a capable escort. You certainly look right for the job. Will you come with me? It could be the greatest discovery of the century. You will? Brilliant! Let's go then, shall we? Knowing my luck, all we'll find is a list of goods traded to some long-dead merchant 1,000 years ago. Still, that could be interesting in itself. What did they trade in those days? Who knows?
I don't remember this quest. need to go buy some better weapons, but there's not many.
We might find new tomes of arcane lore, or a book on ancient science that will enable us to build a flying machine or something. Though that is unlikely, I have to admit. This could be most interesting. Who knows what strange wonders and curious artifacts may be found behind this mysterious door. Wow, look at this place. It's stacked with rare books and ancient tomes. It's like a librarian's paradise.
Carl Tenancy was hunting with a friend when tragedy struck. Attempting to climb over a mossy log, Carl slipped and his rifle fired, the bullet striking his friend squarely in the chest. It was almost certainly an accident, but still, he did kill him. So I'm well within my rights to include it here. I guess, given the banality of the circumstances, he wasn't really famous. But when this book comes out, he bloody well will be then.
Thank you so much for getting me here safely, but you can go now. I'm going to stay here for a while, read and catalogue everything. It's going to be thoroughly marvelous.
Ah, hello.
Stamp my renewal. It's you, the hero who entered the reliquary and survived. How splendid to have you back at the Academy. From the moment we first met, I knew you were someone who understood the value of knowledge, of learning. It's one of the things that sets you apart from your brother. As you know, King Logan closed the Academy and cut all our funding. I don't know whether he considers education a waste of time or a threat to his power. Your father believed the Academy should archive information and make it available to all, and I share that belief. We have many books here, yet many more languish in obscurity. If they're not found, their wisdom will be lost forever. The Academy needs a hero as much as the people of Albion do. Will you help us to retrieve these rare tomes? Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow. Of course, it will still be closed by royal decree, but let us tackle one problem at a time. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk, and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly. Which one is that? I can't wait to have a read. Thank you so much. It's absolutely splendid. So heartwarming to see those books coming in. I really cannot thank you enough. Always a joy to get a book. Thank you.
Thank you for finding so many of my little ones. If only I could stand to be around them. It's getting worse out there. I've stopped going out. But we are making good progress. Here.
Ah, hello.
There's quests in the area I can't go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, makes total sense. Yep. I guess I could find the walking way, but that's a lot of work. Oh.
Ah, the hero, with steel and will. You drive your enemies before you, but the true enemy who enslaves us all cannot be slain. What am I speaking of? Beauty. It is an artificial construct employed as a tool to oppress women and maintain the power of the patriarchal hegemony. Wait, is it patriarchal or What's the one where the men run things? Well, it doesn't even matter, because men aren't safe either. Their vanity is similarly pervasive. However, from an anthropological and socio-sexual standpoint, they display a greater proclivity towards a fixation on man stuff. The point is, we have been enslaved. And you know who's behind it all? Big fashion. The tailors, with their blouses and their hosiery, and their straight-cut, reverse-pleat, broad-fall, natural draped trousers. It's gone on far too long. The time for rebellion is here. Beauty will not be defeated by force of arms, but by her opposite, unbeautifulness. One brave pioneer could inspire countless others to rise against the tyranny of conformity. And they'd get a nice prize from me, too.
Okay. You're... Oh. Okay. You're back? Okay. This map is pretty much wrong. Why am I here? No, I have to run. No. not at all what I wanted to do. You know, Bowerstone Market, I think, has decent. It might have, though. I think it's all right. We'll find out eventually. Well, no, we really won't. But, we'll get to it. Because I think most of what the work dictates how much damage you're actually doing is your Rotomancer. I think after that it's, yeah, sure, you can put on better one, but it's kind of low. I know clothing doesn't matter. When I go over to Bowerstone to do the weapons.
Oh, that Max. He's always getting me into trouble. We were going to go right home after the party, but now he's gone off. I've got to find him. If Mum finds out about all this, she'll kill us. Or, you know, the equivalent. Wonderful. Now, I do kind of know where he is. Follow me. Mum always warned us about drinking. It was quite sweet, actually, her concern. She used to say, touch that stuff and you'll end up a worthless, filthy old tramp, like your father. We always respected her wishes in that regard, which is actually a bit uncharacteristic for us. But Max, he just started putting it away. And all the time he's reading out incantations from the book, laughing like a maniac. He turned the trees upside down, it was raining handbags at one point, and then he summoned this huge, flaming demon who was amazing at croquet. And there were weird bits as well. I told him he should lay off, and he said if I didn't like the party, I could leave. And I said, why don't you leave? And he left. And he took the party with him. Here, I'll just get inside. So, if you just turn into a wisp, you can fly right at... Oh, sorry. Stupid of me. Here. He's in there somewhere. I'd go with you, but I think that would just upset him. Good luck.
Who needs the living? They're a bunch of wet blankets. Hey! Have you come to join the party? We've got a good vibe going on here, so don't bring us down. What do you want, anyway? This party's only for cool people. I think you're a little too warm. For getting the book and everything, but I don't need anything else from you. Get my meaning?
I don't know, I completely forgot about the golden
Your new
keys.
rifle is available. Changing your weapon? Hammers cause massive damage, always a boon in combat.
Mercenaries. Ooh, shotgun spray. Oh, sure, why not? Only one of those is particularly good, I guess. But, it doesn't really matter. Shotgun spray is kind of cool. Gives you some sort of AoE. Hold on, does dragging them send them through the area? I wouldn't be surprised if it does. That's a door we can't open. Yeah, I'm gonna assume well, he's a ghost, so he can just run away.
I'd like to help you in your quest to save the world. Here, let me hold your brassiere. I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them. You look familiar. Oh yeah, I remember. You look just like this girlie I used to shag! If I had a friend like you, I could tell them secrets. Like that I'm gonna set you on fire.
Like, let's see.
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed?
Yeah.
Hey doggy, play dead. And never mind the playing part.
See up there? No.
We could be best friends. If I like people with an ass for a face.
Did I break the quest?
I think you'll find this is a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, it's supposed to track. Wow, I already knew I was supposed to, but... Does this already have buttons for it? It might upgrade the shotguns.
Almost had me. Not really. Ha ha! Too slow. Ha ha ha! Uh-oh! Heads up!
Door number 1. Oh, a ghost! That's not what I expected to find in there at all.
Almost had me. Not really, though.
You really are a party pooper, just like Mum. She never lets me do anything. It's always, cut that out, and put that down, and you'll unleash an ancient evil again. Well, I've had enough of her oppression. I've had a taste of real freedom now. And ale, by the way, which was quite nice as well. I didn't want to kill you. But if it's a choice between that and going back to Mum, you forced my hand. These are the ghosts of the people Mum warned me not to hang around with, so look out! I told these guys that you went last time. They really hate you now.
These are counted as participants.
Fine. I never liked that bloke anyway. In fact, I'm glad you killed him. I hope you're going to pay for the mess you're causing. This is why parties should always be open house. You get more undead minions. I wish Boris was still here. He'd make mincemeat of you with that croquet mallet. This what you do for fun? Ruin people's parties? Soon you'll be one. Alright, fine. So you bested a few ghosts. But you'll never take me back to my mum. I don't need her. I don't need anybody. I'm doing my own thing and no one's gonna stop me. You've fallen into another one of my traps. When I first came in here and found this, I thought, bloody hell, it'd be great fun to lead someone in here. Well, thank you for obliging me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some pressing matters to attend to. Get the point? You certainly are sharp. I hope you enjoy big, piercing, spiky things crushing your head. Right, admittedly, that last one was rubbish.
Oh, Max! I thought I had a massive spike ceiling starting to descend into an inescapable chamber. He's gone too far this time. I mean, when we first found the book and read from it, that was just healthy, youthful curiosity. And when we summoned that load of hollow men in Bowerstone Cemetery, that was really just an innocent misunderstanding. And the banshee we raised that nearly destroyed Bloodstone, that got blown way out of proportion. But I mean, killing you like this, that crosses a line. Just look at this situation. You're trapped in a room, spikes start coming down out of the ceiling, and actually, they're moving quite fast, aren't they? They were much higher when I came in. I mean, you might only be seconds away from death and... Oh, right, sorry. There. I think that stopped them. Go on then. Right, let's go and find Max and put a stop to this.
Years of bloody piano lessons. Guess whose brilliant idea that was? Mum's! She's gonna be sorry I ever learned to play, and you'll be sorry too! She said, do you want to do the same thing with our deaths?
I guess I never thought about it that way.
Go on then. Have a drink.
Well, maybe just a teeny one.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel like Mum would never have let me do that. But what's she going to do? Kill me? I can do whatever I like. Watch this!
He shot that one right between the eyes.
It's an easy target, as they glow. I hope he dies soon.
I'm getting tired. Oh, come on. All you're doing is
say so, sir. You were succeeding most admirably, gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals. I believe this would be a good time to return to that rather dreary home, which your new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
You think he's using full ammunition or jacket of hollow? Don't be such a wanker. What are we going to do? Oh, so I have to think of everything. When you turned into an evil spectre and started summoning undead minions, did you have a plan? Yes, I did. He's awfully good with that gun. Oh, why don't you just marry him then? I wish he'd stop this. I wish you'd shut it. Not very fair, using guns. Fair? Cry me a river. Doesn't he ever run out of bullets? I don't think so. He's got loads. Oh, that one was my favourite. You shouldn't play favourites. I'll hurt the others' feelings. Oh no! We're nearly out of wisps! Don't worry, I've got a clever idea. Probably more. Ceases to amaze me. I find something yes, all part of a cunning plan, which you ruined. Mum!
I knew I would find you two getting up to no good.
What are you doing here?
Never mind. You've been reading from that book again, haven't you? And do I smell ale?
Yes, on Max. He had rather a lot, actually. You snitch! This is why I never want you around.
You get down off there this instant and march straight back to your graves, and you're not getting any supper!
Oh, Mum! We're sorry, Mum. I told you we'd get in trouble. No, you didn't.
Thank you for finding my sons, and for getting that book away from them. I don't know how they could have got their cold dead hands on it, but then I don't really want to know. I have nothing to give you, except this advice. Don't have your children buried near you, especially if they're anything like mine.
You might have a look in the sanctuary.
Isn't there a sale on somewhere nearby? Not a huge one, but still. I should have been an money is to start making pies.
Welcome to...
So, are we all set for tonight?
I've double-checked every bit of it. We just need someone to be the hero. But will that orb thing really work?
Well, let's work with everything else. Hobs, rabbits, wolves.
Well, better work. Got all dressed up for this. Where'd you get it anyway? Something in my back.
I bought it at a convention.
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! That's just what we need!
Salutations! We are three magi of great power! I am Madron of 1,000 Faces, and this is Kaliv, Lord of the Fairies. And lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Fine. And lo, that's Jim. Now, Princess Frexia has been taken by an evil baron to another plane. Will you rescue her?
All you have to do is take this magic orb, and you'll be transported to the Baron's realm.
What say you, hero? Will you aid us? Will you aid her?
She is completely hot, by the way.
The hero wakes. Long had he harboured thoughts of vengeance against the evil Baron.
Get on with it.
Philistine. So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil Baron's castle. Our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what he could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all the villagers...
Well, some players like talking to people, immersing themselves in the story world.
This is like when you told me people read item descriptions. No one reads item descriptions. As it happens, Arturo, the gatekeeper, knew exactly what had happened to the princess.
Hey, shut up, you're ruining it. I wrote tons of lines for the villagers, and I think...
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid. To brighten my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
What about the princess? You should say that Mildred saw some hobs carrying a large wriggling bag.
But she didn't.
And that she's really hot. Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make weapons, and if you bring me some sky metal, I can make you a magic sword. It's 1,000 gold per plus. So, a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. And I can't make anything more than a +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith. Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's on balancing, you see.
Forging doesn't work. I didn't have time to do the models.
Are you serious? A game like this is all about customization.
Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the most gifted poet of our age. Shall I recite a sonnet for you? Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame her slender and curvaceous frame.
What do you think, guys?
Nice. Frame with frame. I guess the most gifted poet of our age doesn't own a thesaurus. Excellent. The hero's going to talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanour that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday, carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
Ah, now.
And so the hero slew the last of the wolves, which had proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
The novelty of the rabbits wears off a bit when you realise you can't fight them though, doesn't it?
Does everything have to be about fighting?
Yeah. Story is conflict. Ideally with not too much story getting in the way.
The hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears? What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the Princess and the Baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that. The wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero.
Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let him open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give him the sword!
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out, and now he's got the sword far too easily. Should have been much harder.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
Well, how about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah, let's have some bloody action.
Hollow men vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends here, for you will be devoured by the killer monsters of this ravine. And the killer monsters are... chickens? A chicken?
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
The hero will feast on chicken flesh tonight! Maybe we should have put shields in the game.
I thought the hero was done for that time. I kind of feel bad for them.
Or maybe don't kill them quite so quickly, it's boring to watch. Come on, stalwart hero, you can't let that bird get away with that. Why do you guys always want to put chicken? Weird. And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic... chickens of doom! Anyway, on he ran, seeking a way out of these dark and gloomy caverns. The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope.
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite Hob Guard will take care of you. They hunger for human Stop that Hob killing! Blast you!
Ah, hello. A new sword has been added to your collection. Ah, your loyal companion. This is where you can see how he is getting...
Excellent. Keep doing that. I should have paid for better elite guards. Stop that hob slaying! Just let them kill you, damn it! Another hop down! Have you here No! Surely you can't defeat my elite guards! Curse you! You're going to kill them all, aren't you? Be a sport and let them kill you! Curse you, hero! You're going to kill them all, aren't you?
The Baron's elite guards lay at the hero's feet. Nothing now stood between him and the
I
evil Baron.
challenge to personal combat, hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane of my existence. Which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The Bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain! Ah!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, you gave the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
But only because she wants him to, being a strong, self-confident woman who chooses her own destiny. And they both lived happily ever after?
Well, they would have, but the Baron had poisoned the princess and she died an excruciating death. Her inhuman death shrieks tormented a local stable boy who grew up to be a vicious serial killer. And cannibal.
You're sick, Jim. Why do you always want to kill everything? Why can't we just have a happy ending?
That is a happy ending.
I'm with Ben. They both lived happily ever after, and there was little to no cannibalism.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Great work, my friend. You were fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you the title of Honorary Master of Dungeons.
Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
Hang on, where's the orb?
Which orb?
Which orb? How many orbs have we got? The orb of interplanar transference.
I think that hero kept it.
Oh.
Hey, probably just as well.
Okay. With that, I'm gonna call it here.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Actually, real quick, let's go ahead and spin these. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this job ones don't. Like, the beginning, yeah, sure, yeah, it's cool and all, but you don't particularly need it. Like, if you got them early, yeah, sure, you can make money and buy businesses. Houses. or if you just didn't buy them. The only thing I can say is that it's only really good for if you need money now, but at the same time you can also just wait a few moments, depending on how much money you need, or just go do something else real quick and then you just have it, so who knows.
A little something new has appeared in the Sanctuary's shop. Care to have a look?
No. Okay. That's all for today.